Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Brotato. So, as I said in the last episode, we're going to be doing a melee run. We're going to try and get ourselves some really cool melee weapons. I couldn't find an actual good melee character, so we're going to go with the gladiator. We get 20% attack speed for every different weapon we have, plus melee damage, and we also can't even equip ranged weapons, which means they shouldn't appear in the store. I hope, anyway. We have a little fancy hat, as most gladiators do. Now, again, our attack speed right now is super low because of the minus effect that we get because we don't have enough weapons equipped yet, which is fine. I'm actually really surprised that we just got a chest from that. Our first tree of the run, and it's a chest. Yummy. Lemonade. So we're going to try and go for as much crit chance, as much damage, and as much melee damage as we can. Let's see. Hmm. Don't really see us using a spear because it has longer range than our cacti club. Let's see what else. We aren't going to be doing that. We don't need a rock. Here we go. Another cacti club, a baby gecko, and an alien worm. We'll definitely take all of those. We'll lock that, get that, and then lock that. Yeah, that's good. So we got two cacti clubs and then a few other things that just help with our material collections. Get out of my way. Oh, a treat. Excuse me. It dropped, I think, a fruit, I guess, or money. I don't really know. Ow. Ooh, a tree. Excuse me. No chest, but that's fine. We leveled up 3 times. We're gonna take some of that, some more of that, and then... Ooh, we'll take some more HP regen. Quickly buy those. Buy the snake, because when we get the ability to set enemies on fire, it is always good to be able to spread it to the nearby spectators. Ooh. A nice... Oh. Really do got to be careful of that. Whoa. So our attack speed should actually be quite high now. I just realized it's somehow not. Oh, for every different weapon you have. I read that completely wrong. I thought it was just any weapon. For every weapon that you had, as long as it filled up the slot. All right, so we're gonna combine these. Oh, a loot. I didn't see the loot guy. Oh well. Definitely taking that. We're gonna get some more max HP, some more luck, because our luck is in the dumps. We will take that. We will take that, and then let's combine these into a tier 3. Reroll, unlock that one. Get the spear, get the hiking pole, and get a tier 2 spear and recycle that one. I like my regen though. We already have a spear. Let's see. I can't afford that. I'm not looking properly clearly. Oh, we are going to get that, and then we're going to lock those two. And we want some fire. All right, so our attack speed is now 70. But as I said before, the spear, this is why I didn't want to take the spear in the earlier run. When we first got the option to, it attacks much longer range than our other weapons. And essentially, I just don't want to have to risk it being the only thing attacking, and then by the time the others wind up to attack, it becomes a problem. Granted, I don't think it will, but we'll see. I also just like the effect of the cacti club, because every time you land a hit with it, it shoots out a bunch of these really cool spikes that do extra damage. Beautiful. Ooh, more melee damage. Any day. Get another more melee damage. And some more range. Then we're going to grab those. Definitely take that. Ooh, another. Let's see. What do we need? We don't need any of those. We do need one of those and one of those. And then we'll take that too. A level 3 plank. I am sorry, but I definitely want that. Finally getting our first sausage of the run. That sausage burns our enemies, essentially. It has a chance to set our enemies on fire. We're definitely taking little muscly dude. Yeah, that's good. This is good, this is good. Now we are all set until roughly, I would say, wave. Well, we'll see which wave essentially. But considering each wave we get an upgrade, I'm going to say we're basically all set for the run. But we'll find out soon. All right, so I didn't realize what wave we were on, but we are on our first boss wave of the run. This is our current items. Well, our current stats, I should say. We are doing very well, I would like to say, on our like melee damage. The damage percentage itself could go up. We have our first tier 4 weapon as of this wave, and then the rest are tier 3 now. We do have some stuff in regards to engineering. As we got this book, not that book. Wait, where is it? This nail, making it so all of our weapons scale additionally with engineering damage. So that's why we are going to be building a bit more engineering stats. Then we got a bunch of luck now, so our luck is really good. Our dodge percentage could be better. Our crit chance could definitely be better. One thing that we have gone for is as many enemies as we can. So I'm attempting to essentially spawn in as many enemies each time. I got that on accident, to be honest. I just wanted the movement speed. And then the only other like thing other than us ourselves is these gardens. So we don't have any mines, we don't have anything like that. We still only are on one sausage. So sadly our elemental damage isn't the highest. But as you can see, we are quite strong, I would like to say, especially given the fact that that guy couldn't hit us because we dodged too often. But that is the fate of that first boss. Now we are, I believe we have a chance to get every material. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find the item. We do. So we have all 4 of the geckos, which means that every little material that is dropped, we pick up instantly. Well, not instantly, but we do absorb it, essentially, which is really good for us. We do have an item that also increases our attack damage as long as the waves go. So every 5 seconds, we get more attack damage, which is why we're on 74 now, which is really good because we definitely needed that. Granted, it did cost us a bit, but in regards to our upgrades, we haven't been getting much that improve our base damage, and we haven't even been able to upgrade all of our weapons to the max level that I wanted to get it to yet, which is level 4, which is fine, because it's, honestly, we do plenty damage. No. See, the axolotl is a really funny item, but I don't think I will ever take it because it just doesn't align with what I want. Our first cursed item, finally. Oh, more melee damage. Some more speed and range. Definitely get the wheelbarrow. We do want candle. I just realized it minus 10 enemies. I don't want candle. I'll get rid of. I want as many enemies as we can have, but I also need elemental damage for our... Wait, I just realized. I don't... Oh, that one scales with elemental damage, but I don't think any others do. Huh. I didn't realize that. I could probably sell this and replace it with the trident. Or something else. I don't know. This. Actually, maybe not. How fast is the attack compared to that? It's not like that much faster. It does have a 50% chance at, I'm not gonna sell it, I'm gonna lock it for now. We're gonna get that, and then we can't reroll anymore. So we're gonna replace the plank with the circular soul. Although the plank has a chance of exploding, I mean, we do enough damage to survive without the explosions. Definitely gonna have to make sure we kill all of those guys, because those attacks of theirs do a bit too much damage. Alright. So, this is kind of how every run goes. Not every run goes, how every wave goes as a melee gladiator. As you can see, they stand no chance against our martial prowess. Actually, that would be a fun new idea, maybe for the next run. This was our little night run, but for our next run, we might go with the... we might try and do like a martial arts run, where we only use the hands and the fists. Because that is an option that we have. And it's a funny one. Yummy. No, we don't want that. We'll take that. No. Yeah. Yeah. Reroll, get some more attack speed, get some more damage. Right, let's recycle that and get ourselves our next good old weapon there. Well, that's kind of upsetting, to be honest. I don't actually see the point in keeping this when this one's so much better. It doesn't actually attack as fast, but it does scale with damage better in every way, including scaling with curse, and eventually we're going to have a lot of cursed. I'm also not going to be taking anything, again, that spawns in, like, turrets or anything. That makes it a bit too easy. Ooh, yummy tentacle. We'll take some more of that attack speed. We will definitely be taking the mammoth, because for once, that's exactly what we want. We are finally doing a melee build where that is important to us. Hey, another tier 4 weapon. Beautiful. Don't need that. We'll take that. Lock that. And let's continue on. So I believe next wave is another boss wave, and then 2 waves after that, it's another boss wave. And when that is happening, well, I am curious on how fast we'll be able to kill all of the bosses now, because we did just like spike up our damage by a decent bit. We got a tier 4 hammer now, tier 4 spected, what was it, Cacti Club? We got a tier 3 anchor, which does, I believe, the most damage in our kit. Let's have a look here. So 200, 120, 200, 223, 320, and oh no, sorry, the hammer. The hammer is the one that does actually the most damage of the little group of weapons we have, which is really cool. That means it was a good investment to level up to level 4. I'm very happy about that. I do wonder if the anchor will take over if it's level 4, but we will have to see if we can get it to that level just to find out. But for now, one thing that I do like about doing the melee run compared to our normal ranged run, and also without like spam filling the map with turrets, is that it's actually a risk. If we stand still or go AFK, we could very much lose, because our weapons are the only things that are kind of keeping us alive. I'll definitely take those. Let's see, what do I want here? Damage. Melee damage. Beautiful. We'll take the wings. I don't really care for that. And then we'll re-roll quick. The lantern. Our little lantern. We'll take all of those because they're all useful. Let's get an anchor level 4 and see. So 400. No, it actually doesn't outscale the hammer. That's really cool. Oh, we finally get a sword. All right, what are we trading for the sword? We'll trade the fist. I want the medieval weapons. That is kind of the whole point of what this episode was meant to be surrounded around. Just haven't been able to find any until now. I just realized I'm pretty sure the circular sword is a medieval weapon. Huh. Well, I guess that's my own fault. It's not a sword. It's not a medieval weapon. It just has medieval on it for some reason. What? Oh, there's a boss this wave. I completely forgot about that. Easy, baby. Alright, that is still worrying because it still took quite a bit before we were able to actually kill them. So I am a little bit worried, but I'm sure within the next 2 waves we'll be able to clear them out pretty easily. We also healed up really quickly all of the damage that he dealt to us. So I am confident. Still worried, unlike our other runs where I'm melting them in like milliseconds, these have a chance. And I mean, I'm pretty sure at wave 20 there's going to be 2 of them, which is going to be a nightmare. Alright, so we're just going to quickly do our shopping spree here. Oh, another tier 3 hammer, that would have been nice. But we need different weapons, and I can't forget that. We're definitely taking as many of these alloys as we can get, same with that and that. What's our armor rate looking at? 4? Still very good, perfect. We'll take the Cyclops Worm again, just so that we can do more damage. More melee damage always. No turrets allowed this run. I mean, we already attract 100% of them, but we will take it for the armor, because armor is important. We're definitely going to take that. I don't know if we take 5% to lose an armor piece. Probably not. A cursed medieval sword. Thank you. Oh, that damage spike is insane. That's why getting cursed items is so important if you want to become really, really overpowered. is the damage spike it gives you is insane. You go from dealing, like we were doing, I think, only 300 with the tier 2 sword, so we would have been doing around 400 with the tier 4, I mean the tier 3, but instead we're doing 600, because it went from scaling with however much, probably 150, something like that, to 210, which is a huge jump in scale damage, leading us to be able to just now, I mean, melt through enemies here. Which does leave the question, what happens when we get a different cursed weapon? Like a cursed anchor or cursed cacti axe that isn't tier 4. I guess that's when we just look at the difference in damage and the difference in scaling and see which one would be more worthwhile. Because that's about all we could do, to be honest. Insanity. Perfect. We do need some more crit chance. We're definitely going to take that. No. We don't have enough. I'm not confident enough to be taking any of those because we don't have that much healing. Alright. That's exactly what I was talking about. Is it another cursed weapon? What do we... We'll get rid of the spear because it does next to no damage. Its only thing going for it was the fact that it did ranged damage and quite a bit of it. But we don't need that. We're gonna take both of those. We're gonna take that. Do we take another wing? Yeah, why not? Let's get some more speed up in here. Let's get going fast. We definitely are going to take as many gentle aliens as we can because it increases the amount of enemies we face. We don't care about the stick, I'm not going to lie. We might do a run where we are doing just full sticks, but until that time, we're just going to ignore them. Yeah, you're fucked, bud. So we are now actually doing so much damage that even the bosses get melted again. I'm telling you, it's the power of getting cursed items, which I believe is part of the DLC that I bought. Which I'm actually pretty sure there's a second map for. So we'll definitely have to give that second map a try in the next episode when we do our martial arts run. Alright, so we're about to do the final wave here, but as you guys can see, we are essentially about to power up. So we are going from 650 damage to 1,265 damage. Going from 1,350 to 2,756 damage. And then I'm contemplating on which one to sell here, because this already does, I like the lightning effect, but we're just going to go with the fire effect. Yeah, I actually can't believe that we got that lucky in regards to finding that item. We're not even going to bother with the rest of this. We should be strong enough to kill off those two final bosses, ending this run in a matter of seconds. So let's give it a go. Where are you? You stand no chance for my prowess. My point stands. They stood no chance for our prowess. So, I mean, we killed them instantly. We got a new item. A spider. That'd be cool. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So for every different weapon we have, we get more attack speed. Not by much, unless we do. Hold on, let's do a new run here quickly. Unless we go for like the baby, where you can get 24 different weapons, or who was it that could have a bunch of different ones? There was another guy who could start off with. I think he could get up to 12 different weapons. I don't remember who though. Oh well. What is this? Huh, the vagabond would be kind of funny. But we should try in our next episode to try and reach negative 20 speed or negative 5 HP regen just to unlock these last 4 characters, which we need to still do. But that was the end of this run and the end of the episode. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. We did our best to basically be a... There is a knight class. I just didn't see him. Well, we'll play him next. After our martial arts run. That's such a shame. I can't believe I didn't see him. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.